realize that class is an identity-based politic, right? Any framing that puts class-based solidarity as diametrically opposed to identity-based solidarity is fundamentally inaccurate. In political science and sociology, identity politics refers to theories, advocacy, and activism that aims to restore or gain political, social, and economic rights and freedoms for a group that had historically been denied these things on the basis of their identity. This definition includes things we typically ascribe to identity politics, like Black Lives Matter or reproductive care, but it also includes things like unions and class. When leftists say it's not left or right, it's top down, and that the working class needs to come together in order to fight the ruling class, that is textbook identity politics. They're advocating for changes in policy or material conditions that affect the circumstances of working class people by the very fact that they are working class. And so, because we've established that class based politics are an identity politics, they can be incorporated into the overarching logic of intersectionality. Mind you, as they often already are. I know the argument is that class should subsume all other identities because it's just us versus them. This is similar to the common in-group identity model, whereas you can find unity with anyone if you appeal to the lowest common denominator. The problem is, those higher order identifications actively work against class-based interests. The racism and anti-Blackness in a lot of union movements weaken their power. White, working class people continuously vote against their self-interest because of racism. At this point, it's a historical and political fact. Even leftist organizations based on class solidarity, such as the Rainbow Coalition between the Young Lords organization, the Black Panther Party, and the Young Patriots organization, had to talk about the racism inherent in the iconography of the Young Patriots. Even in the lowest common denominator, people would still miss the forest for the trees if you didn't talk about these things. Hopefully, we can wrap this conversation up because the world's kind of burning.